So there's a lot of myths around gateway substances, right? So for example, a lot of hype around cannabis because everyone said, oh, cannabis is a gateway drug. You start with cannabis, you'll end up using other drugs, right? It's not true. Right? It's simply not true. We've seen now that there's been, a decriminalization of cannabis. It has not led to an increase of drug use amongst people that are cannabis users. Most people that use cannabis users are not interested in other drugs, right? Yeah. They only smoke cannabis, right? You'll know this from your own friends. They're not going to look at somebody shooting up heroin and say, hey, that looks cool, I'm going to become a heroin user, right? Yes. They're not going to do that, right? Yeah. There are people that are curious about psychoactive drugs and they will experiment, but that's not because they're using cannabis. It's because they're exploring in their minds, or because they have a mental health issue, or because they're just fascinated by drugs, or because they're using substances, and I'm talking about all substances, because there's underlying trauma and disconnect, right? So there are many reasons for that. Now, young people, this is important in the debate, right? It's very important because where most people get very anxious is when, for example, people in their teen years have started vaping across the world, right? And we can't say, because I've already said to you quite honestly, they are not harmless. They are just a whole lot less harmful, right? Okay.